Stay? Boy, someone's got to train me how to react around something like that. That's enough. I'm Zach George. I train dogs. This is my new dog, and I'm gonna show you how I train her from day one. Things definitely won't always go smoothly. You can start from the beginning, or you can pick up anywhere. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an episode. When you put into motion an approach based on love and respect, your results will forever remain in motion. This is inertia. Welcome to the dog training experience. In this episode, we're going to continue to work on inertia's reactivity around other dogs. We're going to do some more advanced leash training, and we're going to encounter a bunch of surprises in this crazy park environment. Dog food. It's one of the most challenging decisions we have to make if we have a dog. But let me tell you what I look for in a quality dog food. Number one, I want to make sure that it's AAFCO formulated. That's the Association of American Feed Control Officials. And that means that it's formulated to meet a dog's proper nutritional needs, which is not a requirement, and all dog foods don't do that. That's an important point. Solid gold foods are different though, because they have ingredients like whole superfoods, living probiotics, and omega-3 and 6 fatty acids that will nourish your pet inside and out. Solid Gold's nutritional platform is inspired by their founding belief that high quality food and nutrients are the best ways to impact your pet's mind and body, and it shows in their ingredient list. For example, in this formula, the first 6 ingredients are lamb, lamb meal, brown rice, pearled barley, oatmeal, peas, chickpeas. They have a special recipe for virtually any dog's needs, including nutrient-dense dry foods like these, wet foods, supplements like sea meal, and even 100% human-grade bone broth for dogs. Right now, to see the deal of the week, go to solidgoldpet.com/Zach. That's solidgoldpet.com/Zach. I really think you guys are gonna love Solid Gold products. Give it a shot, let me know what you think. Today I'm in a public park, city park here in New Orleans, and I'm gonna continue to do some desensitizing with inertia, especially around dogs at a distance. That's my goal today. She still tends to bark and lunge occasionally when a dog gets really close to her. This is real common with adolescent dogs. She wants to play with them, so I'm gonna do some really deliberate training focused on that today. That's enough. Okay, right off the bat, here's a dog immediately coming, and I'm not quite prepared, so let me see if I can get some distance. That's good, stay. Wait. She's close to being able to listen to a basic request here, but not quite, so I'm going to increase our distance and try again. Very good, very good. Sit. And look at that. Works like a charm. So she's getting much better about coming when heavily distracted. If she's coming to me, she can't be barking at the dog at the same time. That was a really good example of what we're dealing with right there. And so it's not just dogs either, you know? There's a packed playground over here right now, and she's looking at the bubbles. So I'm letting her check it out, but I'm also going to wait for her to look to me. Good. So that's pretty good. She's doing well. She's checking things out. She's looking to me occasionally. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm gonna go over here by this trail where there's a lot of wildlife and other dogs that I can probably do some desensitizing around as well. Inertia, let's go, come on. There's a barking dog in the distance and a Saint Bernard over here, it looks like. Good girl. Yes, very good. Letting her check out the dog, giving her some general exposure. Those are the kind of instances I'm seeking out where another dog is farther away. I can put her into a sit, far enough away for her to check out her curiosity and still get her attention at the same time. So you can see there that she actually looked up at me automatically, and I like that she's checking in with me. That's the kind of behavior I'm really trying to bring about more of. This looks like a good spot over here because I can be kind of close to the water, close to the birds over there. We've got all of these distractions with people. Giant flocks of birds. I mean, those are big birds too. Yes, good job. Boy, someone's got to train me how to react around something like that. Got some geese scuffling in the background. Some interesting animal behavior. She took that in real well. She's like, whatever. Yes. Wait. Oh boy, got a big distraction here, a crowd of people. So I'm just gonna have her hold her stay. We'll see how she does. Very good. Yes, perfect. Hi, how are you? That was a little too close there. Stay.
Look, the pretty puppy.
That was a really good example of getting her to do something that she knows how to do in an easy environment, in a more difficult environment. This way. Leave it alone. Yes. Wait. Good. Inertia, can you back up? Yes. You might have been thinking to yourself, boy, that was an awful lot of treats, a lot of rewarding there, and you're right, it really was. I had to do a real high rate of reinforcement because of the very significant amount of distractions that we have all around us right now. I mean, there's just so much going on, but I was really happy with that. Very good, yes. Going on the grass, leave it alone. The reason I'm practicing things like heel and leash walking are to really get her in the habit of paying attention to me when she doesn't want to, right? All of this stuff is way more interesting than me. She sees me all the time. Look at me. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. This way. Okay, all done. Good job. Take a break, take a break. That was probably a lot of mental power from her, so I'm gonna give her a little bit of a break to just stop and sniff the wind. And I'm doing a lot of counter conditioning as well. I'm really focused on creating a different reaction and different association with many of the things she's distracted by. We've got a dog over here under the bench, we've got a dog over here, and she's doing really well. She's sitting, looking, she's not barking and lunging towards the dogs, that's good. And we're at that nice, safe distance. The further you are from a distraction, the easier it will be to communicate with your dog. The more you practice with your dog, the easier it will be to shorten that distance over time. Here? Yes. So she's doing well on her leash walking today, and there are dogs nearby. I feel like I might be able to keep her attention on me while walking near this other dog. Let's test. Cute dog. Hey, Inertia, come, let's go. Yes. Real key moment there, yes, good. Jackpot reward. You could see how she made the decision. Okay, come on, this way. Yes, good. You can see how she really made the decision not to go and try to play with the dog that time and listen to me. It was really against what she wanted to do impulsively. So we found the exact right line in that case. It was a little tough. Good girl. Will you look at me? Yes. Wait. I'm just gonna wait for her attention on me. I want her checking in with me. Inertia. Yes. Good. Ultimately, the goal is to be able to easily get Inertia's attention on me so that I can guide her and direct her. This is the kind of thing that you just cannot practice too much. I see another dog over here. I'd like to kind of go do an orbit in the vicinity of that dog to see if I can get her to pay attention to me, because all dogs aren't the same. I mean, one dog, she might be like, I don't care about that dog. Another dog, she might be like, I've got to play with you. But before we do that, it looks like she's got her eyes on another dog over here. Hey, Inertia, will you look at me? Yes, good. Inertia, come. Yes, good. So she came to me while she obviously wanted, it seemed, to look at that other dog. Okay, this other puppy is gonna be walking near us. Inertia, come on. Yes, there we go. Another example. Good girl, stay. You know, my goal is to have a loose leash as often as possible during these desensitizing sessions. I really don't like using the leash to teach heel. I just have it there as a safety net to keep them from running off, but I really want them to originate the behavior from the inside out rather than manipulating them physically. Heel. Yes. Wait, back up. Good. Heel. Wait. Yes. Good. Wait. Compare her attention now to when we first got here. It's much better. Good. Heel. Wait. Back up. Yes. Just let her take in the dog. Yes, that's right. Good.
I want to kill it.
Stay. Real life. Stay. Yes. It's like we're popping some balloons. You can't set this up. Yes. That's why it's important to get out, guys. Inertia, come. Good. Inertia, come this way. Perfect. Just gonna kind of have her sit here as some of the foot traffic clears out. Stay. Really, really good there around people, around bicycles. I'm gonna continue on my way. You're doing a good job. That's very good. Come on. This way. Good. Inertia. Can you back up? Keep going, back up. Yes, easy. We've been working on heel off and on today in various contexts, but This bridge represents exactly why it's important to be able to have your dog heel on either side of you. You know, this is a real narrow sidewalk here, and I want to make sure that I at least have a barrier between her and the traffic that is consistently coming by. This is really common in cities as well. So even though the traditional heel is on the left, you know, if something goes wrong and she goes into the street, that's no good. So by having her on the right, I feel like she'd be a bit safer, but it's a completely different variable. I mean, she's not used to heeling on the right as much. It is something we've been working on a bit. It's a good opportunity to do it, to get her used to the wall being on the right side of her, which can be daunting to some dogs. So every few steps, I'm gonna go ahead and reward her for her heel. Yes, and I really want that attention on me. Wait. And now I'm gonna put her into a left heel, and we're gonna walk back this way again to keep her away from the traffic. Inertia, heel. Look at me, yes. Oh my goodness, look how good you're doing. You're doing great. So left heel is a little bit more reliable, so I'm not rewarding as much on left heel. Heel. Easy. Good job. You're healing, that's perfect. You're doing so well right now. Yes. I'm continuing to socialize Inertia and introduce her to a variety of dogs of different ages and sizes. And in a moment, we've got an awesome 12-week-old Vizsla coming over to have a play date with Inertia. I'm curious to see how Inertia interacts with this specific dog because she very much reacts differently to different types of dogs. And I want to continue to expose her to lots of different personalities, hyper dogs, more chill dogs. In general, she's pretty good about adapting to the play style of the dog she's interacting with. So we'll see how it goes. Say hi, is that a puppy? It's very healthy how they're smelling each other. Although Inertia is coming on a bit strong, but puppy seems to be doing okay with it.
Oh my goodness. Yay. Oh,
Yeah, you're doing so well. It's still pretty difficult to get Inertia to hold a sit stay when she's really, really excited, like within the first few seconds of interacting with a brand new puppy, but that's something that we are working on right now. So I'm really gonna stick to my guns here and insist that Inertia hold a brief stay before I have her interact with the puppy any further. Okay. And Jeanette also brought her dogs, Tahoe and Brookie, over to play with Inertia too. Here we go. So many. There you go, Brookie, get her. Brookie don't put up with that. When Inertia first starts a play date, she tends to be guardedly optimistic. Here you can see her hunched over cautious position combined with her eager sniffing and excitement. She generally acts this way before completely opening up and relaxing. So all of this is quite normal for her. Good. Oh, lie down. There you go. While I'm satisfied that Inertia does virtually all of her basics just fine in a sterile setting, doing some of those behaviors in the presence of other dogs is much more challenging. So I'm going to take advantage of this time to practice seemingly easy things like wave, stay, and come when called while there are dogs around her. So after several minutes out here playing, Inertia is, you know, doing better with her settle now that she's adjusted to the dogs and gotten to play a little bit. So I'm proud of her, she's doing a good job. Go to solidgoldpet.com/Zach to see their deal of the week. In the next episode, we'll take Inertia to a local hardware store and see how she behaves, and we'll see how she reacts to meeting 6 brand new dogs in one day. Based on today, I think I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. Keep up with Inertia's progress in real time and get spoilers for upcoming episodes by following us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe to this channel and click the bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Get my book, Guide to a Well-Behaved Dog, for all of my most detailed advice on resolving your training issues in one place. I'll have links to everything in the description below. See you guys next time.